We are live.
Right. We're out here once again on the highways and the byways, out here to prophesy against this wicked kingdom, which in the scriptures is known spiritually as Sodom and Egypt, mystery Babylon, amongst other things. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who ruled well and who taught us this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwaf that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. As usual, we're going to go into Rakah Kodash. And hey, these are exciting times that we're living in, man. Beautiful times to be alive. Well, beautiful times for Yasharallah, for Israel, right? And primarily beautiful times for the elect of Israel, the remnant, that have came back to the obedience of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're witnessing the downfall of our chief adversary, you know? We're witnessing the downfall of wickedness in the earth, you know? And we come in week and week out to prophesy, right? And we know the word prophesy means to say something before it happens. From our elder apostles on down and their elders, this word has gone out for decades now, starting from 1969 on, you know? The men of the Lord throughout the four corners of the earth have been warning you, sighing and crying for all the abominations done therein, warning you about the times that we're heading into, the times of Jacob's trouble, the time of the hour of temptation, the time of the Third World War, all hell breaking loose, the economic collapse, sedition, civil war, class wars, race wars, famine, pestilence. Matter of fact, start with Jeremiah, Baba Kasha.
I got a quick one.
Hold me Jeremiah first, Baba Kasha Salakia. You know what I want already, prophets of old. So, hey, I'm gonna pass the floor back over to this brother after this scripture. There's so much going on right now, we don't even know where to begin. Of course, breaking news, you had that assassination attempt on DJ Trump. So we're waiting to see how that plays out. That's breaking news. That's unprecedented. The last assassination attempt was what, 40-odd years ago?
Yeah.
During, I believe it was maybe Nixon. So that shows you the times that we're living in. This devil is getting desperate. These people are getting desperate, you know? They just, and ain't no coincidence it happened right after that NATO summit. Why? Because the war drums are beating louder than ever. Go ahead up.
Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8.
Jeremiah 28 verse 8.
The prophets that have been before me.
The prophets that have been before me or before us, right? Because we are the Lord's prophets, the men of the Lord. Whether you believe it or not, whether you understand it or not, whether you accept it or not. The prophets are back in their lot. Just as before every ancient empire, every kingdom fell, God, who you ignorantly call God, his name is Yahweh, he sent his men out to warn you.
Yep.
During the time of the Babylonians, the Medo-Persians, the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, and guess what? God has sent his men out during the time of the rebirth of the Roman Empire. The last leg of the Roman Empire, guess what? God has his men out warning you again. Why do you think all these things are happening in the earth? All this civil unrest? Why do you think the weather's out of whack? Why do you think it's unprecedentedly hot right now? Not just here in America, Babylon the Great, but all around the globe, it's hot. Why do you think that is? The white man would tell you that's global warming, climate control. But she's absolutely right. The globe, the earth is out of whack. And whose fault is it? The white man's fault. Through what? His pollution, destroying the earth. The earth is out of whack. Through cutting down all the goddamn trees, you got something called deforestation. Who's behind that? What nation of people are cutting down the Amazon rainforest to build fucking IKEA furniture? Who's doing that? Who's spraying chemtrails? Who's genetically modifying organisms, foods? Stripping all the nutrients out of foods, the fruits and vegetables, and then so-called refortifying it. with concoctions, chemicals made in the lab.
Yep.
Who's polluting the water? Who's pushing a wicked agenda? Who's trying to alphabetize the world? I'll say it again. Who is trying to alphabetize the world? The wickedest. And we're in a time of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai visiting the world that he made.
Khan.
And how is he visiting the world? Through plagues, judgments. What you saw happen in Texas, that's a foreshadowing of things to come. That was the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai upon Babylon. That's how much God loves America, that he devastated this place. From Texas all the way up to the East Coast. Tornadoes. Hey, you had a tornado break out in Eden, New York. That's a sign.
Yep.
Go ahead, huh?
It reads, Jeremiah 28:8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
That's the job of a prophet, a man of God, God's man, the prophet. Guess what God's man would be doing? The same thing he did in the ancient world. We're reading about it. God's man would be prophesying against this wicked kingdom. He would be warning you of the perilous times. What does the word perilous mean? Hard to take, hard to bear. That's the times we're heading into. Right now in Texas, Houston, and the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Guess what? They're going through a perilous time.
Yep.
The power's still shut off, but nobody cares. Hold on, my bad. I gotta bring out my Kanye West voice. Joe Biden doesn't care about black people. How do I know that?
There you go.
How do I know that? Why isn't that? Where's FEMA at? We in the greatest nation on the face of the earth, right? But they still ain't got no goddamn power. And
Yep.
what did that barrel, that Hurricane barrel, show us? That America's through. It's on its last leg. Tribulation is exposing how corroded this place is.
Khan, infrastructure, Khan.
This house of cards is being exposed. That's why all the leaders are what? Pointing fingers at one another. Trying to pass the blame.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no goddamn money in Babylon. The debt clock is at 34 trillion and counting.
Yep.
Where they gonna get the money from to fix the infrastructure? Where they gonna get it from? They about to go to war.
Yep.
You got it, huh?
Khan. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Hey.
Salaki.
You got it.
Salaki. You got it.
No, you got it.
I was just gonna say, that's exactly the times that we're entering into. All right? This situation that happened with President Trump is only going to lead to what? More and more draconian measures.
It's gonna do the same thing that Bibi, them Israelis are doing to the Arabs.
Khan.
It's gonna galvanize these good old boys. That's what the catalyst that they've been waiting for. To ride on, take America back.
Yeah.
We're gonna take our country back. You know?
God. Hey.
Hey, this place is through.
Hey, cause you gotta realize that, hey, these Joe Smo Edomites, man, okay, them having Trump win this election and make it to the White House, they feel as if this is their only chance for their piece of the pie. Cause we know that Amalek done took all the pie to themselves. So that's even more reason that they're gonna stand up and fight.
They're gonna stand up and fight because they have nothing less to lose. America's circling the drain, man.
Yep.
Haven't you been paying attention? The mom and pop stores are gone. The middle class is gone. America ain't great. America look like a third world nation. What happened in Texas show you America look like a third world nation.
Yep.
That's third world problems, man. Where's all the money going? Where's your taxes going? I'll tell you where it's going. It's going to Zelensky so he can buy a mega yacht.
God.
It ain't going to the troops in Ukraine.
Yep.
It's going to Lockheed Martin. It's going to Atheon. That's where it's going. It's going to the military industrial complex.
Khan.
It's going to the wicked elite. The Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Vanderbilts, the Oppenheimers. That's where the money's going. To the International Monetary Fund, the central banking system, the ones that control the Federal Reserve. That's where your money's going. That's who's really controlling everything. Whatever precept you have, Hawk. That's where the money's going, to the wicked elite. That's who's really controlling things. And guess what? The wicked elite want war. Why do they want war? Because this house of cards is collapsing. Not just here in Babylon, but globally. America's last lifeline was China, bro.
Yeah.
That was their last hope. And guess what? China dumping $1. So America's through. They got no choice but to go to war. And they feel it. That's why right now, if you watch the news, China's emboldened. Over there in the Pacific Islands, what are they doing off the coast of Taiwan? They making bold moves.
Bold moves.
They're doing things that would cause war.
Yep.
Buzzing by, close to the island, to the border. Flying real low in attack formation. What are they doing? They're preparing for war. They're showing you we ready. You want to okay Germany and Poland, and you want to galvanize yourself through NATO against Russia and the BRICS allies. Guess what? We galvanized too.
Yeah.
And we ready.
Yeah.
Putin was laughing, man. Putin was laughing at the thought of going to war with the West. It's so nonsensical. The West is so goddamn weak. Spiritually, physically, morally. That's why they're talking about having a draft.
Yep.
And throughout the whole West is weak. Not just America. Europe is weak. That's why Germany talking about a draft, a conscription. All throughout Europe, they're talking about conscription. It's so goddamn bad, these nations talking about drafting women. You got it out.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And everything that the brother is mentioning, okay, what is it adding up to? It's adding up to the Third World War.
They got no choice. They tapped out.
Yep.
That's why they went to war during World War II, because they were going through the Great Depression. That's what got them out of World War II, out of the Depression. Everybody's attention was turned towards what? The war effort.
Yep. Absolutely.
A lot of movements came out of during that time. You had the feminist movement. What activated the feminist movement? The war. You had something called Rosie the Riveter. What was the whole thing about Rosie the Riveter? It was galvanizing the women that were at home to go into these factories.
Going to the field.
And what were they doing? Working towards the industrial complex, the war effort. That's what's gonna get us out of this depression now. Because we in a depression, whether you believe it or not, whether you understand it or not. This place is through.
Completely.
How we know it's through? You got major, big box stores closing up shop. And Dollar Tree, 99-cent stores. The latest one is Big Lots. Big Lots out of business.
Completely gone.
That's the trend. And you Babylonians have no idea what the hell going on. Like these millennials, these Gen Zs, these GMOs, they have no idea they're about to go to war. And you women, since you want equal rights. Here's your opportunity. Go fight and die for your country. Because war's coming. It's inevitable. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 23. And it reads, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder?
Who's the hammer of the earth? Esau, the so-called white man. He's the hammer of the earth. He's the one whose will is being carried out in the earth.
Facts.
This is the white man's wet dream. A bunch of pedophiles, a bunch of reprobates, a bunch of sodomites. That's the white man's wet dream.
Yep.
A bunch of goddamn degenerates. That was his plan, to turn the world upside down. Why? Because Esau, the white man, knows he has no choice. no place of repentance.
Damn right.
When you read the scriptures, he's the only nation that wasn't promised mercy. The scriptures say, though he sought it carefully, he tried to get repentance carefully with tears, he was rejected. Rejected by who? The Heavenly Father. Why was he rejected? Because of his crimes. The crimes against God's chosen people. The crimes against humanity. The crimes against nature. The crimes against God. The crimes are too grievous. You can't make amends except, bringing justice down upon him.
Damn right.
That's the only way you can balance the scales. This devil done sold so much wickedness, you got to put him down.
You got to.
Nobody's going to hold him accountable. You people not going to hold him accountable. The nations ain't holding him accountable.
Yeah, Khan.
So God going to have to hold him accountable. You got something?
I'm going to finish reading this.
Go ahead.
Once again, Jeremiah 50:23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
The hammer of the earth being broken right now. You looking at it. America's weak.
Yep.
Hey, we in Florida, Orlando, Florida, the heart of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Florida was a major sundown town. Shameful spewing on your glory, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
And not just Florida, all throughout America was sundown towns. They used to say, we better not let the sun set on your black ass. That was what Esau said.
Yep.
But guess what? The sun is setting on your red ass. And what does that mean? Game over. The bright morning star is on its way.
Mm-hmm.
And he's about to recompense you for all the wickedness you've been sown in the earth. What you sow shall you reap. You about to drink the same cup we had to drink, but double of it.
Khan.
And guess what? These nations, all these nations that you took advantage of, they gonna get some get back too.
Damn
Hey, they
right.
trying to get back right now. That's why they linking up with Russia and China and North Korea through the BRICS alliances. You got something?
It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
It was strategically, systematically, surgically broken down.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai mingled a preferred spirit in this devil.
Khan.
He set the trap for him. Hold me, Job. Where's my phone? The Lord set this devil. We were trying to brainstorm what we're gonna call this lesson, right? One of the titles was The Rise of the Prophets.
Khan.
Another title is Sleazy E done stepped in it. Babylon done stepped in it. These Edomites are in a quagmire. They're between a rock and a hard place. They can't go back in time. They got no choice but to move forward. And that's why you see they're moving quickly.
Damn right.
With that whole theater that happened last night. That was theater, man.
That's all it was.
You could tell that was an expert, that shot was made by an expert sniper, man. A marksman. That was fucking stage, man.
All
And
stage.
again, why is that happening? To galvanize these Edomites, man.
Yep.
Who can see their country slipping right before their eyes.
Khan.
You got it? Joe?
I'm in Job.
Go ahead.
You wanted the Enterprise?
No, I got it.
Khan. But the brother is absolutely right, man. All this is the theatrics of war. All right? The theatrics of war.
They say the whole world is a stage.
Khan.
And what you're looking at is a bunch of theatrics.
Yep. All right? Everything Esau doing is to bring about more and more division, man. All right? Division, separation, all leading into what? A civil war. That's ultimately what it's going to bring about. A civil war.
This is Job chapter 18, verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. And who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, per Malachi 1 and 4. I don't have to explain that. His works proceed him.
Fact.
The receipts are sky high. It's obvious he's the wicked. We ain't even got to debate that. If I'm wrong, come stand up in the fire.
Khan.
Debate your cause. Save this devil. You can't. You can't defend him. So it says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. All his lies, all his skullduggery. There is no God. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There is no God, right? He is God. If there is a God, he looks like me. That's a goddamn lie.
Con.
You're cursed with leprosy.
There's a God who looks like me.
Yeah, see? You see that? Because it's your world. But what did it say? Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. And we in that time. What's putting out the light of the wicked? The true light. Because this devil has spread nothing but darkness.
Con.
The truth of the Bible is tearing down strongholds. You know? So it says, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. That's why America ain't building back better. That's why America ain't being great again. It's getting worse and worse. It's circling the drain. Each day that passes, things are getting out of control. It's spiraling out of control. Just like your goddamn debt clock shows.
Yep.
The debt is so grievous, it's impossible for you to pay it back. So what are you gonna have to do? What are you gonna do? Collapse this bitch, and you've seen it being collapsed.
Exactly.
And it's being orchestrated from on high, from the elites, because they're about to usher in a new way of governing, a new way of buying and selling. They're gonna have complete control with this new system. And it's gonna be a digital system, and they're rolling it out right in front of your eyes.
Damn right.
And they've been gradually getting you conditioned to it. Doing away with the money, going cashless. That's not a coincidence. It's all by design. They want to implement a digital system where they can monitor everything. That's why they're setting up all these 15-minute cities, these smart cities. It's not because they care about you. Why do you think there's a wave of electronic vehicles, which is a fucking stupid idea, and they're seeing it now?
Con.
A moronic idea. But why do you think they were pushing EV vehicles? So they can just lock your shit off at the push of a button. Why do you think you have digital meters? So they can just lock your power off. Why do you think everything is transitioning to the Internet of Things? So that the wicked elite can have complete control. But a lot of people know about this plan, especially you so-called Bible thumpers. Down south, these so-called Christians, they know about the MOTB.
Yep.
They know about the RFID CHIP. And they're gonna buck up. So what's this devil gonna do? They're gonna bring in chaos. Divide and conquer. That's one of the oldest tactics. And he's doing it. He's putting so much hell on you. You ain't even thinking about the news.
Yep.
You ain't even thinking about what's going on in the East. You know, you could care less. You trying to stay afloat. You miserable at your goddamn job. You know what I'm saying? You ready to quit. You about to go postal. And you see people going postal.
They're losing it.
The love of many waxing cold. People snapping. Why? Because they're on edge. They're tired of being oppressed. But you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till this bitch completely implodes. Wait till there's no work for Egypt. Wait till what's happening in Houston comes here to Orlando. Wait till it comes to New York, to Chicago, to California. And don't say it ain't coming. It's already here.
Already here.
Tent cities all throughout America.
This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2 in the GNT. The Lord Yahweh says, I will stir up civil war in Egypt.
Please, Baba Kashad, read it in the KJV, and then we can go back. I'm old school, man, you know? I'm old school, brother. I like the way the King's English sounds. Because he was my king, King James, a so-called black man. You know? I don't want it in the new King's English. You know?
This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 2. Matter of fact, I'll start at the top.
19 and 1. It's a lot of meat in Isaiah.
A lot of meat.
We in them times.
The burden of Egypt.
Hey, I got a question. Why this bell still ringing?
Because that damn devil.
Hold on. Why this bell still ringing? Why is that still ringing?
I know why it's still ringing. I know exactly why it's still ringing.
You got it.
19
and 1.
Real quick.
19 and 1, Baba Kashad.
All right, this is 19 and 1. Isaiah. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Adawan rideth upon a swift cloud.
That's how the Lord is returning. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahushai in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. Because English is a bastard language. It's a bastard tongue. It's a mix of German, Latin, and other, I think Germanic, you know? It's a bastard tongue. So in the pure tongue, the original language, the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh and his only begotten Son's name is Yahushai. And guess what? Contrary to what the white man would tell you, God don't look like him. To look like the white man is a curse. To have blonde hair, according to the scriptures, is leprosy.
Facts.
You would be put out.
Facts.
Type of stupid ass shit is that? Why would God curse his only begotten Son? We always mention it. We live under the sun.
Facts.
And we have the #1 commodity, pigment, melanin.
Melanin.
You can't put a price on it.
Facts.
You can look on it, you can Google it. Look at how much an ounce of melanin is worth on the internet.
Facts.
It's worth more than gold.
Yep.
So why would God send his only begotten Son down to look like you red devils? Because you're not white, and we're not black. You're red, because you lack pigment. Therefore, the blood shows through your skin. And that's why you suffer skin cancer at an all-time high rate. And you know it ain't right looking like you. That's why you're risk dropping dead in the sun. Tanning beds. Because you know it ain't right. You look undone. You look like one that is dead. You look like you gave up the ghost. When people of color died out, they look like white people. Pale, leprous. That's a curse.
Yeah, you speaking facts.
You know when we get cut, what happens?
It gets white around.
The skin gets white.
Yeah.
What happens when you get built up? The color comes back.
Oh man. Hey,
too easy.
Keep it simple for him. It says, Isaiah 19, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord out of one rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt.
That cloud is what you ignorantly call a UFO. You can laugh, you can scorn, you can talk shit, you could think it's the aliens, you could think it's little men from Mars, you could think it's Project Bluebeam, you could think whatever the hell you want to think. But we here to tell you, that's the angels of the Lord.
Facts.
That's the way our Lord left. He left in a chariot, what you call a UFO, an unidentified flying object. But to the prophets, to the men of the Lord, guess what? We call them IFOs. We can identify them.
Facts.
They're the vehicles of the angels. And that's the way the Lord is returning. And you can look at old medieval depictions, you'll see chariots. When you see the prophets, you see Yahushai, you'll see chariots in the back sometime.
Facts.
It's not far-fetched. Your fucking military declassified it. They told you they've been lying about it for decades. Your fucking Air Force fighters, your Navy men, they've been telling you they've been seeing UFOs for decades. And so much so now that the average Joe seeing UFOs. And it's so beautiful, God is letting you document it. The Lord gave you the technology to document it through the cell phone. Look at how quiet it is. You can hear a pin drop. Look at that.
Yep.
That's why they keep the bell going. Trying to silence the men of the Lord. But guess what? You ain't going to be able to silence the men of the Lord in the times that we're living in. Because God is going to be magnified. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to get his reverence. He's going to be feared again. Because you people think God is all love. That's just one quality of God. God has all the qualities, all the emotions you have, times a million. That's why he gave them to you, so that you can consider. And guess what? God is angry with you people. He's angry because of your actions, your works. A lot of you claim you love God. You're a God-fearing nation, and God we trust. You're blessed. God bless America. But yet, your actions shows that you hate God. You hate God to the core. A prime example of that is you breaking all the laws God gave you. Prime example, the alphabetization of the world.
From A to Z, Khan.
Go ahead, Hawk.
Real quick, Isaiah 66:15.
And you don't realize that's a grievous offense.
Khan.
They just celebrated Pride Week, right? Ain't that some shit? They just celebrated the 4th of July. And look how the Lord loves America so much. He brought a major storm and fucked your ass up, man.
Facts.
And a lot of you Babylonians, you were trying to downplay it. Oh, it ain't gonna be that bad. It's gonna fuck up Mexico. God hates those Mexicans. right?
Yeah.
He gonna build a wall. Fuck those Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
Look at how God had mercy upon the children of Israel. He spared all them Benjamites, man. One island was destroyed. Jamaica, the Lord had mercy. The eye missed them, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
St. Vincent, all them islands, all the way up to Mexico. And it was forecasted as a category 5.
Yeah.
But the Lord had mercy because he loves Israel. And what did the Lord show you? How much he hates America, Babylon. He plagued you, man.
Plagued
Sent
you.
all type of fucking tornadoes all through Vermont. You know, flooded you out. You know,
Yeah.
Was that an act of love? Was that love from God?
Not at all.
And you ain't seen nothing yet. And we see that your infrastructure can't handle it. Your politicians, your leaders, they're through. They ain't got no money. They tapped out. And guess what? Once you damn fools figure it out, you're gonna raise hell. You're gonna take up arms.
Yep. That's what's next.
When you go to your bank and you can't withdraw your money, you're gonna raise hell.
Yep.
Right now they've been slowly collapsing this bitch, and they're trying to control the collapse.
Yep.
That's why they've been trying to monitor the run on the banks, trying to limit how much money you can withdraw. Because a lot of people can see the writing on the wall. They can see what times we're in.
Yeah.
A lot of people withdrawing out of their 401ks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This place is through.
It's life support.
It's collapsing.
Life
Go ahead,
support. God. I'm going to read a little bit of 19 again, and then I'm going to grab one that I'm holding. Isaiah 19 and 1.
It's a lot in there. Yeah. You got the floor.
The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt.
And that ain't talking about ancient Egypt, which is in the land of Africa.
Kind.
It's talking about modern day Egypt, which is America.
Kind.
America is known spiritually as Sodom and Egypt. When you read the scriptures, Egypt is synonymous with bondage. America, that's where the Israelites served hardcore bondage. All 12 tribes, northern and southern kingdom. To this day, we still in bondage. Hardcore bondage. They refuse to let us go. Hey, we found out who we are. It's okay, you try to deceive us. You tried to pull a fast one on us. You tried to cover our identity. You tried to say we're black, we're colored, we're African American, we're Haitian, we're Puerto Rican, we're Nicaraguan. You know, you put all these different covering casts over the Lord's chosen people, right? Now we found out who we are. The least you could do is say, okay, you caught me red-handed. You are the Israelites. You know,
Tell the truth.
you're not black. You know, we made that up. But he refuses to let us go. To the point that anybody could be a Jew except for us. You could have Jews in Ethiopia, the Falashian Jews, right? You got goddamn gooks that call themselves Jews, so-called Chinese people. They
Yep.
could be Jews. But God forbid you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North American Seminole Indians, God forbid you say you're an Israelite. Now you're speaking hate.
Yep.
Now you're being anti-Semitic.
That's exactly how they do it.
That's odd. That's baffling. So again, Egypt is representative of bondage, hardcore bondage. And the scriptures say this devil held us fast and refused to let us go.
Con.
To this very day. They like to talk a lot of shit. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, get over it. If you don't like it, leave. Sounds good, but you ain't gonna let us leave.
You damn, you're right, they're not.
If we leave, you're gonna follow behind us.
Yep.
How do we know they're not gonna let us leave? What did Pharaoh say? Pharaoh was talking that shit too in ancient Egypt, right? Pharaoh said, get out. He thrusted Israel out in the ancient world, right?
Yeah.
And when Israel left and he saw how through his nation was without Israel, and remember, we left with all their substance.
Yeah, gold.
What did he do? He chased us down.
Yep. Yeah, that's the spirit of Esau Edom. He will never let us go.
These nations will never let us go because they're nothing without us.
This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
What?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
Nah, brother, Lincoln freed us.
We are yet this day in our captivity.
Nah, brother, we're emancipated.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
How do I know we're in captivity? Because I can't even control my damn children. I can't even discipline my children.
Yep.
That's how I know I'm in captivity. If I wanted my children to go to school, I didn't even have say-so in what kind of concoctions you put in their body.
Yep.
Certain people weren't even allowed to keep a job lest they bowed to you. And come to find out, you lied about it, Dr. Falsey. And nobody says a word.
Yep.
Read that again.
Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
You had this dumbass nigga, Anton Daniels. He's a so-called popular YouTuber influencer, talking shit about the men of the Lord. Mocking the men of the Lord because we're lowly men. You know? We're not wealthy men. We don't aspire to be wealthy, man. We aspire to be wealthy toward God, man.
Facts.
We don't treasure carnal riches, man. The scriptures say, trust not in uncertain riches. Hold me that, Baba Kasha. Well, I'll paraphrase it. It says, trust not in uncertain riches, for suddenly do they make themselves wings and fly away. Ain't that the truth in this world? If anybody knows it the best, we know it the best. When it rains, it pours, right? One bill after the other. One hell after the other. That's the plight of the so-called black man, the so-called Latino, Hispanic, North American Seminole Indians. We can't catch a break. Even when you call yourself being a good citizen, a good old boy, keeping your head down, I'm gonna be a good old coon, guess what? You still get Cosby. You try to play the game, what happens to you? What happens to you?
Yeah.
That's a rhetorical question. You don't need to answer. But the beauty about it is, these curses that God put upon Israel are now coming upon these heathens, chiefly these Edomites. Now the same hell we catching, they catching it. Their birth rates are low. Their children are on the fucking opioids. They didn't say nothing. We were super predators in the 90s, weren't we?
Yep.
You had to lock us up and throw away the key, right? During the crack epidemic, when we found out you put the crack in the community.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't own no fucking manufacturing companies.
Facts.
We don't grow the fucking poppy.
Yep.
We don't wage war over oil fields and poppy fields. You do that. And then what do? You put it in our community.
Yep.
And then you set up leaders, you give wicked leaders in Israel a bag to push your agenda. To push your goddamn niggas with attitude.
Yep.
Thug music, gangster rap.
Yep.
That's what they do. The scriptures say, woe to you that put the bottle to your neighbor and give it him to drink. You in the power seat. You write the laws, you amend the laws.
Yep.
You have the military power to enforce the laws.
Facts.
You control the money, the monetary system.
Facts.
You control the media.
Yep.
You control everything. You can fix, hey, they say the wicked elite can fix homelessness overnight.
Facts.
But they don't want to.
Facts.
Go ahead, Op.
Real quick, this is Matthew 11.
Hey, and God's name is Yahweh, and his only begotten son's name is Yahushua. Not no fucking Jah, not no Haile Selassie, not no Rastafari. That's an idol. There was no J's when our Lord was on the scene. A lot of our people, they have a zeal for the Lord, but not according to knowledge. And a lot of you know about this truth. We're in the times where the Lord ain't gonna be wanting you no more.
Fact.
Pretty soon, the men of the Lord not gonna be here no more. And that's a bad sign for you, because when the prophet's not on the scene, guess what that means? Judgment is in between.
Damn right.
When we not here no more, that means this devil locked us down. You're not gonna find us on the internet, you're not gonna find us nowhere. They're gonna demonize the men of the Lord. They're gonna persecute us. When you think this third world war officially pops off and they're drafting people, do you think they're gonna allow us to stand up here and preach the Bible? You're gonna be willing then.
Yep.
You're gonna be more than ready to hear. When there's no work out here, you're gonna be more than ready to hear. When all hell is upon you, you're gonna be ready to hear.
Yep.
So this devil is gonna do what he always does, control the narrative. He's gonna demonize us. He's gonna shove us in the corner somewhere, some black water site.
Yep.
Or at least he thinks he is. But this ain't the ancient world. We in the time of the rise of the prophets. You're not finna put the prophets to death like you did in the ancient world. Because the scriptures say, when the enemy shall come in as a flood, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is gonna lift up that standard. Hey, you got something to say, come stand up in the fire. I'm burning the fire, brother. I'm burning the fire. If you bold, come stand up in the fire. Go ahead, Op. You heard what I said. Come stand up in the fire.
Once again, Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We're not playing with Jake no more, man. Playtime is over. Didn't you see they just tried to whack Donald Trump? Jake don't really understand how perilous the times we're living in.
Yep.
You don't realize the same devil that was lynching you, butt breaking you in the West Indies, the same devil walking around.
Yep.
The same spirit is on him. Go to YouTube, go to social media, go watch what these devils are saying boldly. They ready to ride on Yasharallah, man. They ready for the race wars. But Jake ain't prepared. Jake ain't ready. Jake gonna get caught slipping. You think this man is your friend. You think God is love, turned over cheek. Hey, you people are for rude awakening. And there's no excuse. You've heard this word. You heard this word. You got brothers all in Jamaica. You got brothers all in Antigua, Trinidad, Barbados, all in Australia, Holland, Germany. No excuse. All in England, all throughout the 50 states. You heard this word.
Yep.
You want something to see? You got something to say? Come stand up in the fire. We ain't playing with Jake no more. Go ahead.
It reads, Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We are in captivity right now. I don't give a damn if you call yourself having your own island. Because I'm Benjamin, Bunyumyum, son of the right. My people come from the West Indies. And a lot of them are proud as fuck, man.
Yep.
They think they doing it because they got a little small island. Don't you know you still got to go to this devil for everything you receive?
Khan. The one of all things. Khan.
That's part of the curses. That's how we can identify ourselves. These are the nations. They have their own, man. These Elamites, which according to the scriptures, these so-called dot heads, these Indians, they have their own country. They have their own system. They have their own government. These so-called Japanese Ammonites, they have their own nation. These so-called Hamites, because we're not African. A lot of you goddamn Benjamites think we're African. We're not African either. We're Israelites. There's a difference. Not all people of color are the same.
Yep.
But all these other nations, they have their own.
Yeah.
We don't have anything. We need saving.
Khan.
Go ahead.
Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Say you don't want no fire. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. This the fireman, not no Capleton.
Khan.
Capleton is a false prophet. Luciano, false prophet. Go ahead, Art.
It says, Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Hey, these Benjamites, they be talking about Babylon, Babylon this, Babylon that, the mark of the beast. What is it? Who is Babylon? And if you can identify Babylon, that would mean you can identify the wicked.
Yep.
So who is that wicked nation? Who is that wicked ruler? Who is that red horse in Revelation that's taking peace from the earth?
Yep.
Who's the oppressing nation?
Yep. That evil man. It says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us.
We're scattered. Israel is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. But the bulk of us in the Americas. That was prophesied. And this is where the bulk of the Israelites are going to get delivered from also. From the Americas.
For a reproach and a curse.
And the thing is, we were scattered for a reproach as a punishment. But Jake don't want to acknowledge that. Come on, we're brothers, man. Come stand up, bro. We filming this way. We can't see you. What you got to say, brother? You got the floor.
Let me see, what is the third?
The what?
What is the third world?
Third world?
Yeah.
What do you mean third world? Okay, you know there's classifications of nations. America's would be a first world nation, a modernized nation.
Modernized nation.
America's not a first world nation? Okay, I'm from the island. So when I was growing up, we were in I'm from Antigua and Barbuda. When I was growing up, my island was known as a third world nation because it lacked certain amenities like running water. This is something new. We just got running water. Certain places didn't have electricity. It wasn't.
That's not mean the third. God never built the third. God never built third in 7 days.
Okay.
Our 7 days is no third. Where America coming with the first word?
You're Levite.
Where America coming with the first word nation?
I thought he was
Where
Benjamin.
about Africa? Where about Africa? Africa should
I
be the
thought
first.
this was Benjamin. I read him wrong.
Africa should be the first.
This is lawyer, Levite.
Where Haiti, where Barbados, where Jamaica, why American government have to call them third world?
I got a question. Does God love Haiti?
God love all the nation on the earth. There's no first nation from God.
Does God love Haiti?
Yes, he do.
If God loves Haiti, why is Haiti going through what they're going through right now? Is that an act of love? Or does God have nothing to do with it?
That's not God issue. That's a political issue.
Please.
Government issue.
Do I need to feed you or can you
That's a government
you
issue.
listening?
Man.
Okay. So hold on. You said God loves Haiti, right?
It's the same word you said now, the word third. America won the class in every nation
Let me
in
know
the
when you got it.
position, and
Just
we don't want that. That's not
Khan,
the
real
word of
quick,
God.
because you said God loves all the nations. And
It's one.
It's one. Everybody's
He is
equal.
one.
So God doesn't hate?
There's no equal
Hold
on
on.
God, I believe.
Does God hate?
God, I believe, there's no hurt in him.
I'm asking
it's
you.
love.
Okay.
It's
I'm
all love.
It's all love?
It's mankind
Okay,
change it.
cut him, please.
Mankind try to be up.
Do you believe in the Bible? Hold on. Do you believe in the...
What Bible you got there?
Do you believe in the KJV 1611, a Holy King James Bible, 1611? Do you believe in the Bible?
Why we can have a black Bible?
Yes or no?
No. Why
Okay,
can't
so
have a black
this is
Bible?
not for you, brother. This isn't for you.
Why
Listen,
could I have African Bible?
This isn't for you. Go ahead.
Why you have to be England Bible?
This isn't for you.
That's a king.
Have a nice day, brother.
That's the king verse.
Go in peace. Shalom. See you in the at the end of the day, you're an Israelite. We're gonna chop it up in the kingdom.
Israelite?
We're gonna chop it up in the kingdom.
It's just a quick one.
You Levi, of course. You
Yes,
Levi.
I'm going on.
You Levi.
here.
What up?
But God hates the Haitians. That's why He's jacking your island up because you're rebellious. Hold on, God is jacking Haiti up because you're rebellious. You practice voodoo. You practice odious works. That's why God is. Yeah, that's why Haiti's being plagued. Yeah. Go ahead. Jesu quick. Yeah. Jesu quick. Yeah. Jesu quick. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
See, this is why we're not gonna feel sorry for 2/3 of Israel. This is why the Lord is going to be justified in bringing the hammer down.
Facts.
Willfully ignorant. You just like your daddy. Go ahead.
Facts.
And Levi, they're supposed to be the lawyers. They're supposed to be the top tribe. That's when it comes to the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yep.
He telling me voodoo is over the Bible.
It's over the Bible. Yep.
That's why Haiti's going through what they're going through. Because you're wicked. A lot of these wicked politicians, they go to Haiti to practice voodoo. Before they get inaugurated, they go to the island, man. I know what the hell going on down there. That's why Haiti, Dominican Republic, Simeon, all these nations getting jacked up because you're wicked. You're practicing Santa Maria. You're practicing voodoo, obia. The Lord hate that shit, man.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead.
exactly what they're doing. This was just real quick. Amos 3 and
God is all love. God is good. So what happened to them big ass why they eating mud pie? If God love Haiti, why you eating mud pie? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
If God love Haiti, why does Bill Clinton go over there and ravish the children? Why do the UN troops go over there and ravish the island if God loves Haiti?
Yep.
You gotta be kidding me.
Real quick, this is Amos 3.
But hey, that's Jake. Jake is proud as hell. Jake ain't got shit to show for themselves, but they so proud as a nation.
Yeah.
As a whole. They in captivity, they being oppressed, they own nothing. The little bit that they think they own, all they want to do is stunt on the next man.
Facts. That's Jake all day. Amos 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Hey, primarily, every time we come out, we tell the heathens their judgment because they got to hear it also. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, these other nations, we tell them their judgment. But primarily, we're concerned with our people, man. The heathens, they're a lost cause, man. Esau, he's a lost cause, man. He can't get right. Ain't no saving that goddamn devil. You know? Only thing you could do is put him down. That's mercy. That's a mercy killing. Okay? But we're trying to save our people from what? The impeding judgment that's about to be unleashed on the earth, man.
Facts.
You about to eat your children. Cannibalism, it's coming back in a big way.
Yep.
See, a lot of these Babylonians, he asked me what a third world nation is. He gonna know what a third world nation is, then he gonna be in it.
Yep.
He ain't gonna be questioning, is America a third world nation in that time? He gonna know. He gonna feel like he back in Haiti. He gonna wish he was back in Haiti.
Yep.
Don't you know this devil about to lock everything down? Martial law, you know? They already talking about tightening the gun laws, tightening everything up. Yo, these people are blinded, bro.
Bro, they have no clue what's coming.
They had zombies. These people are zombified. They talk about a zombie plague coming. These people are already zombies. Look at them.
Yep.
You ain't gotta wait for no zombie plague. You people are already zombies. Zombified.
Completely through.
Hey, no fighting them. No fight. Right for the slaughter.
Yep. Completely through. So once again,
See what I'm talking about? This is why America's gonna be control or deleted, especially our people. Wicked.
facts. Amos, chapter.
That shit angers me, and it angers Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Shameful.
Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord Adawan hath spoken against
Look
you.
at her looking around. Well, who you talking? Yeah, that's shame. You should be ashamed. That's our people. Grown-ass man walking around like a woman. That's shameful. He's mentally disturbed. He should be in a straitjacket. And now they trying to alphabetize the world. Now they trying to add the P on the end. That's the number one thing they talking about now.
Yeah.
Adding pedophilia.
Yep. Yep.
But ain't nobody saying nothing. Don't nobody care.
They don't care.
That's why you're allowed to have organizations as Mambla. Look, what's Mambla?
Man, boy, love.
Man, boy lovers of what, America?
Yep.
You can't make this shit up. They were born that way. They can't help it, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, they were born with a demon on them. They were born with a reprobate mind, a mind void of judgment. And the only thing left for them is death,
Con.
mercy.
Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord Adawan hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up.
The Lord said he's against the whole family of Israel,
Whole family.
northern and southern kingdom. God is angry with us. Why? Because we're unrecognizable.
Yep.
We've become a degenerate vine. A bunch of sexy reds. Drake.
Yep.
That's Jake. LeBron James. That's who Jake idolized, man.
Yeah.
A bunch of reprobates.
The Nas X's.
Everything these people say, they hold it, they high to a high esteem. Everybody was talking about, the BET Awards. That was fucking deplorable.
Yep.
You should have been ashamed of that shit, man. But Jake has no shame.
Con.
That's why that grown-ass man could walk by here like that.
Nobody ain't gonna say nothing. It says,
Hey, but you got a lot of these good old boys. They watch our videos too, and they know they understand everything we're saying, and they in agreement. And they're just waiting on the moment to write on this bitch. A lot of these Edomites because you got Edomites that are actually Israelites. You got Israelites that's gonna look like all the nations.
Con.
So you got a lot of people, a lot of these Edomites that have a righteous spirit in them. They're not with this alphabetization. They're not with this wickedness, man. You know?
Yeah.
And they gonna ride, man. They believe in the Constitution. They believe in the values of so-called America.
Yep.
They believe in the right to bear arms, freedom of speech. What you think they gonna do when all that shit's taken from you?
You damn right.
They gonna lash out. Not to mention, you got a lot of military men, former veterans that have been stockpiling weapons. A lot of weapons from the military been coming up missing.
Con.
Rocket launchers,
Yep.
you know, rifles, high-powered weapons. What you think that's about? These good old boys, Idaho, you know, the Midwest,
Yeah.
the deep South, up in the mountains, they stockpiling that shit, man.
They're preparing.
50 cal round, you know, machine guns. That's what's coming.
They have no clue what's coming. It says, here, Amos 3:1, hear this word that the Lord Adawan has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Another word for family is nation or tribe. The Lord said the only nation or tribe or family he knows are the Israelites.
Yep.
That's why nobody's story can match our story. Nobody's so-called origin story can compare to our story. All of you so-called origin stories pale in comparison to what's happened to the northern and southern kingdom. You ask these Edomites, how did you get to Germany? How did you get to Ireland? How did you get to the Americas? How did you get to Australia? How did you get here? How did you get there? Your origin story pales in comparison to how we got to the Americas.
Fact.
And guess what? That's a chief identifier who the Lord chosen people are. It was prophesied that would happen to them. Yeah, buddy. You're looking at the Lord chosen people. Look at the disgust. He remind me of Seinfeld. He remind me of Jerry. Bizarro Jerry. He got to be an Amalekite. I could tell by the nose and that forehead.
Oh, man.
He an Amalekite. And his buddies know he's an Amalekite. That's why they're not engaging. Go ahead.
It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Because
There-
contrary to popular belief, God don't love everybody. That's a lie the white man orchestrated, trumped up. He didn't even believe that lie. How do I know he didn't believe that lie? Because when he was spreading it, he said you were 3/5 of a man. If God loves everybody, how the fuck can he say you're not even a whole man? You're not even two men put together. Ain't that some shit?
Man. You making it up as he go, Op.
No, that was something he told us to make himself feel good, to beat you down, because he knew you were more powerful than him, more stronger in
Yep.
every way. Mentally, physically, you were superior. So he had to break your mind.
Fact.
That's a tactic that captors use. You know,
Yeah.
they break you down, and he's systematically been breaking down Yasharala with his white supremacy, shoving those lies down your throat since you were a child. You watching Disney World, everything is fucking white. Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs, fucking you know, help me out, Cinderella, everything you watching is white.
God.
You know, everything bad is black. You know,
Yep.
the Wicked Witch of the West, you know,
Black cats.
the Witch of the East, everything is wicked is black.
Mm-hmm.
You watching that shit getting programmed, don't even realize.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Social construct, man. It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's why we in the traps. That's why we in the hood. That's why we in the barrios. You know?
Yeah.
We on the bottom, no matter where we at.
Con.
As a whole, we're on the bottom. I'm not talking about the one or two Israelites that happen to climb up the so-called success ladder, which Esau just did. He propped them up. So your people, to calm the people down, they can have the illusion of inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
They can have something to grasp for, these stars, these idols, you know? Or we, as a nation, we'd raise hell. If we didn't have these P. Diddy's, you know?
LeBron James.
If we didn't have these idols, Jake would tear Esau a new one, man.
Tear this fucking place
Right
down.
now.
Yep.
You know?
Con.
So Esau said, you know what? I'm gonna do divide and conquer. I'm gonna put one slave over all the rest of the slaves.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give them a bunch of accolades, awards, you know?
Yep. Yep. Hey, it said, I will punish you for all your iniquity. And the brother was going into how Haiti is being jacked up. All right?
Yeah,
That's part of the punishment.
If Haiti ain't jacked up, what is this black ass doing over here?
Exactly.
If Haiti was a thriving, successful nation, why are little children being shoved on fucking banana boats, risking their lives trying to come over here?
Yep. Yep.
Because Haiti's a third world nation. But
God.
he's so goddamn simple, he don't understand what a third world nation is.
Yeah.
I can't even blame him because he's in a so-called first world nation and it's unrecognizable. He can't tell the difference. He can't tell the difference.
Hey, man. The very next verse. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
That's why I told him skedaddle. This
Get down
ain't
the
for
street.
you.
Yep.
I'm not finna argue with you people no more, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai not finna argue with you no more.
Yep.
Actions, they say actions speak louder than words, right?
Damn
And you
right.
gonna know Yahweh Bashim Yahushai through his actions. These plagues, these judgments finna increase so much, they finna be on your ass so much, you gonna realize they coming from on high. And you gonna remember, hold on, them crazy niggers on the corner were saying that. Maybe them niggers were right. But guess what? It's gonna be too late.
It's gonna be
Hey,
too
a lot
late.
of these Edomites, when they realize what's happening, they're gonna try to put the men of the Lord to death.
Yeah.
Because we know you have a perpetual hatred. We know you really hate us. How do I know that? Because God said it.
Yep.
He put a difference between us from the womb. Even though you try to deny it, we know what you say behind closed doors. We know what you say amongst yourselves. We know the jokes you tell.
Damn right.
The average Jake don't know it, but we know it. All you nations hate us, man. You know? But it's supposed to be that way. Because we better than all you nations. We special. It's envy, it's jealousy.
That's all.
They're
That's-
like, damn, these niggas ain't got shit and they still thriving. They doing better than us. Fuck
Yep.
them.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm homeless. They're in a fucking gated community. Fuck them niggers.
Yep.
And they gonna lash out.
But that's the truth.
You got these Jakes in gated communities. They think they doing it right. They're in Alaqua, they're in Ellsworth, Lake Butler Sound, surrounded by Edomites. Don't you know a lot of these Edomites on their last leg,
Of
about to
course.
file a bankruptcy, wife about to leave them. They stress the hell out, about to skydive off a goddamn skyscraper,
Yeah.
and they see your black ass coming around, you know,
Yep.
doing good, upbeat. What you think that's gonna enrage them?
Enraged. How you doing better than me?
Just
and my
like what
kingdom?
happened last night enraged these Edomites, man.
Yep.
It galvanized them. Now they have a common, you know,
Oh yeah. A
common cause.
Yep. A common
We need
goal.
to take our country back. Enough is enough. The migrants, they're giving them all the goddamn benefits. Fuck them.
Yep.
These niggers on the corner, they keep saying God hates us, God is black.
Yep.
Enough is enough.
Yep.
That's what's coming. Because, hey, remember I started out saying we in the sundown town.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the Ocoee massacre. Ocoee's not too far from here.
Right around the corner.
And what happened during the Ocoee massacre? They slaughtered a bunch of Israelites, right?
Yeah.
And they whitewashed it. But where did those men come from? Those men, a lot of those men came from Orlando. Matter of fact, the one that led the Ocoee massacre was the sheriff of Orlando. Woo. You got different, hey, you still got sundown towns. I work, man. I work in Leesburg. I work in the plantation. That's a sundown town. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yep.
A lot of racist Edomites around, man. Still to this day. They took the cape off, but they still the same Edomites, man.
Facts.
They put on robes, they put on badges,
Yep.
they took up laws, legislation. Same Edomites.
Yep.
Same cracker that didn't want you to go to their school.
Mm-hmm.
Same cracker that would move out when he moved in.
Mm-hmm.
That same devil, yeah, he losing his country.
Yeah. The country is falling apart. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had, Salakia,
Beautiful.
because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Who is that talking about? Esau.
Yep.
He's had a perpetual hatred against his brother Jacob from the onset,
Yep.
from the beginning, from inception. When you read the scriptures, the same spirit that was on Esau was the same spirit that was on on Cain.
Khan.
When you read the account of Cain and Abel, it's the same thing with Esau and Jacob. The same spirit came back. That same wicked, vengeful spirit that was on Cain, that he slayed his brother Abel, the same spirit is on Esau. That's why he hates Jacob.
Yep.
Hey, we didn't do nothing to you, man.
Ah.
The North American Indians, they didn't do nothing to you, man. When you came over here, they helped you survive.
Yep.
You almost starved to death, froze to death. They taught you how to farm the land. They fed you, they gave you clothes. What the hell did you do to them? What the hell did you do to the Aztecs? What the hell did you do to the Mayans? What the hell did you do to the Caribs?
Yep.
The Incas?
Yep.
And they have no remorse.
No remorse.
But yet you can sell billions to Ukraine.
Sit down, buddy.
You can send billions to so-called Palestine.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Their actions show you that they hate you to this day.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what the hell he said. Your actions show that you hate us to this day.
Actions speak louder than words.
It's evident you don't like us, man.
Yeah.
It's okay, because we don't like you either.
Yeah.
God doesn't like you.
Yeah.
God got a bone to pick with you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to pick that bone.
Yeah.
He's got a controversy with the inhabitants of the earth. Because there is no truth in the land.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This land, America was founded upon lies, man. The
Oh.
founding fathers were Freemasons. Look it up. Am I lying?
Nah.
It was founded on secrecy, deceit, lies, violence, murder, robbery, bloodshed. But they want to make America great again. Ain't that funny?
It ain't gonna happen.
The beautiful thing is ain't no bomb for her. You can't heal Babylon. This place is through. Ain't nothing you can do. No amount of quantitative easing, no amount of stimuluses. Ain't nothing you can do. No amount of drafting, you know? Ain't nothing you can do.
God, it ain't nothing you can do.
The bill is overdue, man. The bill is past due. You've had more than enough of a grace period. A grace period is a time for you to get your act together. And you Edomites, show yourself you ain't never gonna get your act together.
Yep.
You're gonna get worse and worse.
Con.
So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gonna put you out your misery.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna put 2/3 of Israel out of their misery, since they don't want to get right either.
Con.
Go ahead.
Since they want to cleave. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood.
The word perpetual means never ending.
Mm-hmm.
That's what God said.
Yep.
I don't give a damn what you say. You feel in your heart at heart.
Yep.
God knows your heart. He can read your mind. We can read your mind. We can read your spirit.
Mm-hmm. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force.
That's when Colin Kaepernick tried to take a knee. You saw that hatred.
Yeah.
Fucking niggers. It's my day off. I just want to watch some foosball.
Yep.
Give a damn about Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
You know? Because
Yep.
you were brought here to entertain them, to build this nation up. They don't give a damn about your plight.
Not at
They
all.
don't fuck about your children. You know?
Yep.
You 3/5 of a man.
Shuck and
not equal
jive,
to
nigga.
them.
Shuck and jive.
Go ahead.
It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time when their calamity.
Hey, that made me think about Trayvon Martin. Remember what Zimmerman said? They said, leave him alone.
Let him be.
Let him be. Let the police do their job. But because he had a perpetual hatred, what did he say? No, they always get away with it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the spirit of Esau.
Yep.
He hates you with a passion. They really wish they could hang us to this. They really wish they could drag us from the back of their F-150s, you know?
Yeah.
But they ain't got no F-150s, you know? They doing bad. Sleazy E doing bad.
They had the repo
Them
out.
days are over, you know? But he really wish he could drag you from here to fucking Sanford in his pickup truck. He wish he could hang your ass.
Yep.
You know?
Oh,
But guess what? You gonna get your wish, Esau. Them days, I'm here to tell you, them days are coming back. A race war is coming. It's quickly approaching. All them guns you stockpiling, all them bullets, you're gonna get to use them.
Yep. It says,
Hey, and guess what? In this race war though, through the spirit, I see Yahweh Shem Shai letting some of our people fuck you people up.
oh, you best believe it.
They gonna get the upper hand. They gonna run through some of you Edomites.
Yep.
It ain't gonna be a one-sided, you know. A lot of our people gonna die, the 2/3, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of them gonna you know,
Yeah, gonna take a lot with them.
gonna get their rocks off.
Con.
It's coming, and not just a civil war, a race war, a class war. A class war is coming, you know.
Yeah. The class war has already started.
The haves against the have-nots.
Yeah. So it says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword and the time of their calamity.
In the time when the Lord was visiting us, when he was punishing us, he used Esau to punish us.
Yeah.
Right?
Rightfully so.
But the scriptures say Esau furthered the affliction.
Yep.
He went overboard.
Yep.
Because he wasn't punishing us according to the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He was punishing us according to his anger.
To his hatred.
His anger over the birthright.
Yep. It says,
Hey, that's what he told. That's what he said when Isaac said there was no other blessing. He said, after the days of mourning are done, I'm going to slay my brother Jacob.
Yep.
And he kept that same spirit to this very day.
To this day. Never ending. It says, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, you so-called freed us, right?
Yeah.
You know, we tried to establish our own communities,
Con.
i.e. Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street.
Rosewood.
Again, Ocoee. Ocoee was a prominent black town.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And what did you do? Every time Jake started rising to the top, what did you do? You
Burn
destroyed him.
everything down.
Every time Jake started succeeding, you infiltrated it. Look at hip-hop. In the beginning, hip-hop was about what? Knowledge of self. You're heading for self-destruction.
Yep.
You know? Unity, U-N-I-T-Y. Poor righteous teachers. It was conscious.
Yeah.
Esau didn't like that.
Yep.
Esau didn't like Jake walking around throwing up the black fist with the pick, the afro pick. Esau was feeling uncomfortable.
Yep.
He was like, hold on, they might rise up against us and want to pay us back.
Yep.
We got to do something about this. And what did they do? They came in with the bag, with the shekels. You know?
Infiltrated.
And what did they do? Jay-Z told you, I had to dumb down my record, I had to dumb down my songs to sell records.
Yep.
If you want to, they took over the publishing, the distribution, they took over the promotion. It was, hey, when Esau got his hands in the music industry, there's no way in hell you was gonna do tours. You were gonna be on the mainstream media,
Yep.
on the radio, on TV, unless you was juiced in.
Con.
You had to be under them contracts, man.
Yep.
You had to sign your soul away. And guess what them contracts came with? Stipulations.
Yep.
They told you how to dress. It came with a stylist.
Yep.
Now you gotta dress like a buffoon. You gotta wear a t-shirt that's 5 times bigger than you.
Yeah. Got to sag.
You gotta wear your pants. You gotta look like a fucking buffoon.
Yep.
You'll
Yep.
make millions, but you gotta promote this to your people. You gotta sell drugs to your people. You gotta promote wickedness. You'll get a Grammy. We'll induct you into the Rolling Stone
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. And as time progressed, Esau's stipulations got worse, more
Grievous.
draconian. Now
Yeah.
you got to put on a dress, Young Thug. Now you got to put on a dress. Yeah, you can still push that nonsense, that rap garbage, shooting one another, selling drugs bullshit. But now we want to push this alpha. We want to alphabetize your community.
Con. Hey, traps and snares, man.
Now here comes MA, young MA.
Yeah.
Here comes 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Here comes all these weirdos.
Lil Nas X.
Little Nasty X.
Yep.
Here comes all these nasty people with this agenda.
Yep.
Now look at it. But who's to blame? Who's behind it?
Esau.
Who's the
Edom.
culprit?
Esau Edom. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 7. Because the brother was going into how this place is through. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languishes. All the merry-hearted do sigh.
Hey, that's the times that we're living in.
Yeah.
Hey, it ain't so mirthy out here no more.
Con.
This is supposed to be Disneyland, Disney World. It don't look so mirthy to me. You people look defeated out here, man.
Facts. Hey.
You know? You people look like you need a goddamn jump start.
Con.
And that's just not here. Don't feel bad. All throughout the world, this is what the vibration in the earth is.
Yep.
The people are tired of being oppressed. The scriptures say when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. That's a major clue about who's in the power seat.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not under righteous rulership. Otherwise, the earth would be flourishing. You people would be happy. Nah, you catching hell. You ready to tap out.
Yep. The whole world.
You got people hoping God just kill them. They wake up like, fuck, I'm still here.
Yep.
Ain't got the goddamn strength to pull the trigger.
Facts.
It's gonna get worse. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Ain't seen
And
nothing
a
yet.
word of advice: if you struggling with them thoughts, I implore you to carry it out right now, because there's coming a time when you ain't gonna be able to do that. The
Yep.
scriptures say, "Men shall seek death and not find it." Death is ultimately mercy. You're not being oppressed no more.
Con.
You're at rest in the spiritual realm. You know,
Con.
down here is when you play out your judgment. You know.
Yeah. It
And
said,
the time is coming where you people gonna really feel that judgment, and you ain't gonna be able to escape it. You can't escape it now. You got some people trying to escape it, trying to go to the Bahamas. They trying to go, you know.
yeah.
They tired of America. They say, fuck it, we gonna go to Cancun. Fuck it, we gonna go to Jamaica.
Yep.
Fuck it, we gonna go to Grenada. What happened? The Lord visit your ass, man. Fuck up your whole vacation.
Whole vacation fucked up.
Send a storm right through your shit.
Yep.
Shut down Carnival and everything. Ain't nobody escaping this judgment.
Con.
Hey, this judgment coming to your front door. It's at your front door.
It's here. It says,
When you done whole second Ezra 8, please. I get it. No, I
Second
get it.
Ezra 8?
No. Misery. But I get it. Go ahead.
Con. It says, the mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth.
They couldn't even enjoy their little pep rally they had for Donald Trump the other day.
Exactly.
That's what that was, pep rally. You know? They couldn't
Damn
even
sure got
enjoy it.
pepped.
What God brought judgment to that little pep rally. You know? Ain't no peace, man.
Yep.
You know?
No peace, man.
We in a time of war.
Yep.
We in a time of hate, division, separation,
God.
judgment, death, plagues, pestilence. You know?
God.
And the heat being turned up. Don't you feel the heat being turned up? That's God sending you a sign. He turning the heat up on your ass.
Yeah.
He's turning the flames up.
Yep.
And the ultimate heat is coming, which is those missiles. This is foreshadowing. You love movies, right? You living in the greatest movie ever. And it's an underdog movie.
Con.
And it's a blockbuster. Ain't it a blockbuster?
Damn right. We ain't talking about Rudy. It says, Isaiah 24:8, the mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy, hey, just like that pep rally, man, ended immediately.
Turned to screaming and ducking and, oh my God! Real quick.
God.
And these things gonna happen more and more. And
God.
what's gonna happen behind that? Lockdowns, more draconian legislation, more of your so-called rights being taken away,
Yep.
more control to the wicked elite.
Yep.
They're gonna squeeze you more and more.
It says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harper ceaseth, they shall not drink wine with the song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Con, the days of happy hour are through. It says the city of confusion is broken down.
You seeing it? This place is through, broken down. Again, it looks like a third world nation.
Yep.
Cause of your rulers, your leaders,
Yep. All your leaders
your
running it into the
politicians,
ground.
the ones that write the laws.
Your leaders stealing the money.
Isaiah 19 and 15, God has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof,
Yep.
causing your leaders to err in every work thereof.
Con.
Don't you see everything you people put your hand to is leading to your demise? You failing in everything you touch.
Yep.
Hey, the latest, greatest wave was the so-called Cybertruck. You had motherfuckers pre-ordering that shit for 4 years ago.
Yeah.
4 years ago, they were waiting for a Cybertruck. Look at it now. That's a prime example of Esau. He's through.
Through.
The prophets on the scene, judgment in between.
There you have it, folks. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land
Ceases.
is gone.
Okay, come
Yeah, man. And those are the times that we're getting ready to come into, man.
on. Not get it, come into. We in them now.
Con.
We in them now. These people through. They doing bad. They one calamity away from losing it, man.
Yep.
How do I know? Again, Houston, Texas showed you that. Go on YouTube. Go look at the videos. Go to the comment section. What are they saying? No more, please. Enough is enough. Put the power on, please. They about to tap out. And that's going to happen all throughout America because your infrastructure is dilapidated. They ain't been keeping it up. Your power grid's through. Hey, you know why the power taking so long to come on in Houston? Because they can't fix it. They don't have enough transformers. They don't have enough power poles. They don't have enough resources.
Facts.
It's through.
Facts.
The politicians been stealing the money. So what happens as these plagues intensify, as more and more storms ravage this place? How do you know what show you this? It's a house of cards. The insurance companies. You saw how all the insurance companies bailed on Florida?
Left Florida.
Because it's a house of cards.
Yep.
When it comes to time to pay out, they can't. So they're gonna leave you people holding the bag. You're gonna be left with the bag filled with holes.
Yep. Tuck tail.
Hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua finna come through Babylon, fuck up your houses, fuck up your cars, fuck up your families, your loved ones, you know?
Yep.
And then you're gonna go to this devil, you're gonna try to get help, you know? You're gonna try to get relief from FEMA, you know? You're gonna try to get handouts, you're gonna try to get Medicaid, and guess what? You're gonna be denied.
Denied.
You're gonna be denied. Because he ain't got nothing left to give you.
It says, let me go back to,
All he can give you now is a sad story, a pipe dream, lies. That's what happened with that power company. At first they were saying, "Hey, we're gonna restore everybody, you know, by tomorrow." And then tomorrow we're going 1 million people. Tomorrow, 1 million people, 500,000. Then the truth came out. They were full of shit. We got 10,000 people staged, ready to go. Come to find out, they didn't even leave yet.
Yep. Putting up fake.
But see, we're seeing that this man is a liar.
Yeah.
All he does is lie.
Yep.
Again, I gotta keep going back to Dr. Falsey. He said he made up the whole 6-foot shit.
Yeah.
He said he pulled it out of his shitty ass. And you people gobble it up. You put on 2-3 masks.
6 feet apart.
You distance yourself from loved ones, man.
Yep.
You missed out on Thanksgiving, you know?
Yep.
You was scared. You was in the plane scared to death, man.
Now
You
they
was
got.
in Walmart starting fights. You're too close.
Now Fauci brought before Congress on the hot seat. He's spilling all the beans.
And now they about to roll out another set of draconian legislation, the bird flu.
Yep.
That's the new thing if you ain't been paying attention.
Yep.
That's the new hot one for you.
Con.
And you people deserve it, man. You people deserve everything that's gonna happen to you.
Oh,
You know?
Man.
Because you're willfully ignorant. There's no everything we saying, you can look it up.
Yeah.
It's no longer conspiracy. That's why they're saying the conspiracy nuts are not looking like conspiracy nuts anymore.
Exactly.
Looks like they were right about everything.
Yep.
See, they know. and they know they Israelites, and they're gonna be destroyed. At least they repent. Everybody know.
Everybody.
That you ain't gonna be able to just walk by no more like you don't see us, man. The Lord is marking you people, man.
Whether y'all believe it or not. This is back in Isaiah 19. The burden of Egypt, behold.
I can't wait till the famine of the word comes. I can't wait till this devil locks this truth down. I can't wait till he demonizes the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
Because that means that's you people's ass, man.
Yeah.
We know what we believe. We're fully persuaded. You see our faith by our works. Week in and week out. We show you our belief. We don't just talk shit. We back it up through action. And we know wholeheartedly all hell is about to break loose.
All hell.
Very soon. Very soon.
Yep.
There's been so many spiritual signs. All hell is about to break loose.
Hey, they can't say they weren't warned. So it says Isaiah 19 from the top. And
Come on,
1.
We already got moved past. Go some, wherever you left off, man.
I don't even think we finished 1.
Go to like 3 or
I'll jump down to 2. It says Isaiah 19 and 2.
See, they walk by like we're invisible. But in that day, you're gonna wish you took heed. You're gonna kick yourself. You're gonna kick when you're being shipped over there to the Middle East, when you're in that cargo ship, yeah, you're gonna kick yourself. When you're about to be you on the front line, they shove that M16 in your hand, you're gonna wish you took heed. And your little buddy ain't gonna save you either. He gonna piss his pants too.
Yep. It says 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
That's the times that we're in. The modern day Egyptians are these Americans, these Babylonians. And the Lord is doing that. They're divided, more so than ever. They're divided on the most minuscule topic.
Facts.
They can't agree on anything. They can't even agree, like I always say, on what a man is and what a woman is. They can't even come to agreement on something as simple as that.
Facts.
What is a man? What is a woman? If I ask 7 different people, I'm gonna get 7 different answers.
Facts.
That's Babylon. Babal, confusion.
Yep.
They're divided. And the Lord said, a nation divided against itself cannot stand.
Yeah.
That's how we know this place is through.
Hey, and it used to be only Democrat and Republicans divided. But now, hey, the Democrats, they divided between keeping Sleepy Joe in or booting Sleepy Joe out. It's division on all sides, man.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe being Weekend at Bernie's being adamant. He talking that tough talk. He woke up out of his. What the hell you mean you trying to get me up out of here? I ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
You know?
Yeah.
He said, I'm finna finish what I started.
Yep.
You know?
It says.
Hey, the Democrats were like, fuck that, man. Hillary was like, fuck that. Somebody snipe this nigga, man.
For real.
You know?
And they say, hey, the bigwigs say, we're going to take all this funding if y'all don't find
was
another
like,
candidate.
damn, they missed. Fuck, they missed. Shit, they missed.
Hey, you don't even got to snipe Sleepy Joe. You just got to trip him. Every bone in his body will break. He's so fragile.
You put some laxative in his ice cream. He'll be through.
It says,
hey, that show you how America's through. You got your president, a goddamn senile old man with wearing high steppers.
yeah,
This man got to wear fucking special shoes to walk.
so he don't fall.
So he don't fall down the goddamn stairs, man. He can't even walk up the Air Force One, bro. He had to wear special shoes, man.
Yeah.
This man welcome. He said calling Putin to the stage. This dude is fucking. Yo, America's through.
Oh, man.
And these Edomites know it's through.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they're ready to ride.
Yeah.
They're ready to ride. Like Paul Revere's last ride,
Yeah.
Esau ready to take that last ride.
Hey,
And they're gonna ride on you nation, on you tribes.
they got all their hope in Trump.
Isaiah 19.
Con. Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set
Hey,
the...
Salakia, Trump is the great white hope.
Yeah.
That's it. That's their last. If Trump don't fix everything, they through.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Trump gonna set everything right when Trump is a whole goddamn reprobate. A goddamn slumlord,
Yep.
you know? A goddamn a deviant. He's a sexual deviant.
Yeah. Hey,
Goddamn crook, a liar.
multiple trips to Pedophile Island.
He's a goddamn felon multiple times.
Yep.
But that's their hope.
That's their hope. All your hope in a felon. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother.
You best believe a civil war is coming back to America.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna make the other civil war pale in comparison.
Yep.
Because they more divided than ever. You know, like the Hatfields and the McCoys? Yeah, we're not stupid niggas over here. We know history. We study things. The Hatfields and McCoys, that's nothing than what's about to happen, man. You got whole families where sons are against their fathers, man.
Yep.
You got husbands against wives, children. You
Yep.
know? This place is completely divided.
Con. Hey, the Lord already showed you a precursor how much divided it was when it came to that snake venom. So just imagine now. It says, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one against his brother.
It's no coincidence that movie just came out, Civil War.
Facts.
No coincidences, man.
Yep.
It's called predictive programming. It's no coincidence that they just had to leave the world behind.
Yep.
No coincidences, man.
Yep.
No coincidences. Everything you see is being orchestrated by the wicked elite,
Yep.
the so-called 1%.
Mm-hmm.
The chief house of Edom, the Amalekites, which the chief family of the Edomites are the Rothschilds. What did the mother of the Rothschilds say? She said, if my sons want war, there will be war.
Yep.
They said all wars are bankers' wars.
Yep.
The bank is through.
Yep.
The bank is through. So what time are we in? We're in a time of war.
Con. It says,
And there will be war, because that's what the bankers want. Give a damn what you people think. There will be a draft. There will be conscription. Your black ass is going to the meat grinder. Your red ass is going to the meat grinder. You going. Your children going. You going. And you got a lot of these millennials online talking shit. We're not going to go. We're going to do this. We're going to see what you're going to do when they pull up with troops and they put a bullet in your head.
Yep.
You're going to change that tune real quick. The times that we're heading into ain't going to be no option.
None.
Ain't going to be no more fucking Cassius Clays.
Yep.
Muhammad Ali's.
yep.
You out of your fucking mind. That's going to be treason. And you're going to be executed on the spot.
Con.
When you hear them going door to door, they coming in them M-raps, and you hear the gunshots and the screams, you're going to change the tune real quick.
Damn right.
See, they don't realize how serious this thing is about to get, man.
Facts.
Over there in the Ukraine, you know what they doing? If they would see your ass on the ground right now, they drag your ass over there and cart you off to the front line.
Yep.
They don't give a damn how old you are. They don't give a damn if you're disabled. They don't care.
Yep.
They need bodies. And America needs bodies for this war.
Con. It says, and everyone against his neighbor.
Salakia, look what just happened with Ukraine and Poland. They just sent the F-16s to Ukraine.
F-16.
And them Ukrainians, guess what? They can't pilot them F-16s. So what does that mean? They're going to be piloted by NATO fighters, man.
Yep.
That's an act of war.
Yep.
I don't understand how these people can't see we're in the beginning stages of World War III.
They not looking.
They just said North Korea and Russia signed the most. Let me get that. I don't want to misquote it. Yo, we in serious times, man.
Yeah.
No, the news ain't. Nobody's talking about this shit, but the men of the Lord, but the prophets.
Yeah.
And we're warning you, but you ain't taking heed. You think it's a game. You think it's a joke.
Russia told North Korea in war, I got your back, you got my back.
Russia and North Korea signed strongest ever treaty
Yep.
to defend each other in the event of an attack.
Woo!
And that's not far-fetched. That's not weird.
Not
we
weird at
saw
all.
that coming a mile away. They were already trading, doing trade amongst each other.
Con. Munitions.
Remember, Rocket Man got on the train and went to see Putin.
Yeah.
Personally. You know?
Facts.
So now we see things are intensifying, man.
Yeah.
And why did they make this move? To counter what's going on with the NATO summit.
Con. I got an article.
Go ahead, Op.
This is the brother speaking about the NATO summit, how we know it's going to be war. It says,
Hey, where's the Jay-Z's? Where's the LeBron Jameses? Hey, Hey, you know who I miss? Larry King. Larry King would have kept it real.
Yeah.
Larry King would have told you what time it is, man.
Facts.
But you got a bunch of fucking Gales. You know?
Yep.
Michael Strahan, fucking coon. Gap Tooth coon.
Yep.
Charles Broccoli's. Shaqs. Coons. No, if you want to find out what's really going on, you got to go to alternative media.
Con.
You got to go to Redacted. You got to go to people like Colonel McGregor. You know?
Yep.
What? Help me out, brother.
Scott Ritter.
Scott Ritter. You got to go to these serious men, military men, austere men that ain't laughing and feeding you bullshit, telling you, screaming that America's making grievous mistakes, man.
Yeah.
Everything America's doing is leading them closer and closer to their demise. But they're so proud they can't see it.
Can't see it.
They can't fathom that they don't have the strongest military anymore.
Yep.
They can't fathom that they're not the superpower anymore.
Yep.
Get over it, man. All good things must come to an end. You've had your fun, man. You had your fun in Funland. The fun is over. Funland is coming to a screeching close.
Yep.
You had a grand opening, now you're having a grand closing. Accept it.
This is from Reuters. It reads, move by NATO members to let Kyiv strike Russia with their arms is a dangerous escalation, Kremlin says.
Kyiv. Not Kyiv. You mispronounced, but go ahead.
No. I said Kremlin. This is what Russia.
Let me see.
This is what Russia is saying to
Okay.
the whole situation.
That's a typo. It should be Kyiv.
Because like the brother was saying, they had this NATO hearing, and a few of the NATO members have agreed to give weapons to Ukraine.
Not a few. The most important ones, i.e. Poland. Poland
Yep.
is a prominent member of NATO. And hold on, I thought it was the North American Treaty Organization. I thought NATO was about peace. I thought it was a peace organization. Don't look like you're making peaceful moves to me.
Yep.
Look like you're antagonizing things. Look like you're being the aggressor.
Instigator.
But what you expect from a hypocrite?
Yep.
But everybody's on to you. Primarily Putin.
Yep.
And these other nations. That's why they're looking at you sideways. That's why it's tit for tat right now. You make a move, they make an even more drastic move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you want to come up in Ukraine? You know what? We're gonna put submarines in Cuba. Let's see how you like that.
Yep.
How about let's see how you like it when we put nukes on Mexico, on the border of Mexico. Let's see how you're gonna like that.
Con.
That's the point we're at, where things are escalating.
Tit for tat. Con. Hey.
The East is about to pull up. China got the man-made islands in the Pacific Island ready to go. Military bases, man-made, ready to go. They don't have to stop at Hawaii no more. Ain't gonna be no Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
They can refuel, they can do what they need to do in the man-made islands. Why do you think they built up the Pacific Islands? Because they about to wage war on your ass.
Exactly. Hey.
Because America's the big bully on the block. You got your nose in everybody's business.
Yep.
You're going to tell China what to do with Taiwan. Taiwan belongs to China, man.
Facts.
How dare you?
Hey, this thing is going tit for tat. What happened?
This thing is escalating. It's turning into a powder keg.
Con.
It's about to explode.
Con. Soon as Ukraine got weapons from U.S. and NATO allies to be able to strike further inside of Russia, what did Russia do? He bombed a children's church in Ukraine.
And why did he do that? To show you that all rules are off the table. There's no rules anymore.
Yep.
Because America, Palestine, those Israelis, they set the precedent.
Yep.
What they've been doing to the Gaza Strip showed you the gloves are off.
Yep.
We could do whatever the hell and America's been doing that. Bombing weddings. Bomb whole fucking hospitals.
Yep.
And justify it because, it was a terrorist in there. It was a major terrorist leader there. So we bombed the whole fucking building.
Yep. That's what they do.
They justified it. And none of you Babylonians said a word. So when it comes to your shores, don't cry.
Yeah.
Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
Fact.
America's steady throwing stones when your whole house is built in glass.
Yeah. And you best believe once this Third World War kicks off, America is going to be touched.
Hey, and China was laughing, man. China said, we're begging you. We're begging the West, do not start this war. We don't want this war. But we're telling you, you ain't ready for this.
Yep.
And we know you ain't ready for it. Trump know you wasn't ready for it. That's why as soon as he got into office, he was paying. What the fuck? What was his first thing when he got into office?
Space Force.
No, he revamped the military. That was his first step.
Con.
He said the military was outdated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he established the Space Force.
That's what.
Matter of fact, NATO was talking about the Space Force also. Why? Because they know about the chariots coming quickly,
Con.
coming back full circle.
Con.
I'm tapped out, bro. I'm exhausted.
Con.
I'm
bro.
exhausted. But you know the beautiful thing is the heat is getting turned up, and time is short, man. Time is running out. Hey, like like an hourglass, the sand in the hourglass is running out on Esau's red ass.
It is.
The bright morning star is coming. Yahushua HaMashiach, the light bearer, the true Illuminati, the true Lucifer. Yahushua HaMashiach, the power of the children of Israel. He's on his way.
Damn right.
Esau's the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The scriptures say the night come. It says we must work the work of him that sent us.
Con.
Because the night come where no man worketh.
Yeah.
What night is that? The famine, Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose, the persecution. Esau's night is coming. The sun is setting on his red ass.
Con.
And just like he didn't want us niggers and coons and skins,
Yep.
you know, and wetbacks, you know,
Yep.
he didn't want us in his neighborhoods. You bet not let that sun set on your black ass. Hey, man, when that sun set on Esau, you people through.
Yeah.
The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. The conquering Lion of Judah. And he's about to recompense you. A payback is coming. The big payback.
Con.
And it's long overdue. Come on with it. What
All
you got?
the words of the
If not,
Heavenly
we wrapping
Father.
it up.
Con. This is just one real quick, and then I'm going to go to Obadiah from the top.
I'm through. What you got?
This is one real quick. This is 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 21.
I'm through. Tapped out.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
Salaka, if you don't mind to, make sure you hit Second Ezra, Many Miseries. I'm really like exhausted.
Con.
Please close with that one. But you got whatever, you know. No, stay where you at.
All right.
But close with, you know.
Second Ezra.
Please. Many miseries shall be done to them. Pride.
Con. It says 2 Peter 1 and 21. For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of God spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit.
You know who's God's man? The prophets. The prophet. That's God's man. The prophet of old, they were called seers. We are God's spiritual weathermen.
Con.
We're giving you a spiritual weather forecast, and we're telling you a horrific storm is on the horizon.
Damn right.
Right now, we're in the eye of the storm. Like Burrow just came through, the eye of the storm is the so-called quietest part. That's what we're in. Even though a lot of things are happening, nothing's really happening compared to what's about to take place. We're in the eye of the storm. Shit is about to get real bad. It's about to go from 0 to 1,000 super quick.
Super quick.
In the blink of an eye, when you least expect it.
Yep. This orchestrated collapse.
Shalom.
Shalom, brother. This is Obadiah from the top. It reads, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord out of one power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord out of one. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And ultimately, that's what's taking place. All these nations around the world that America has put tariffs on, that have sanctioned, that have kept multi-billions of dollars from these other nations' banks, what are they doing? They're turning on America, Babylon the Great, that great whore. This is what happens when you weaponize the dollar. All right? It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Right. All these nations are screaming that they hate America. Not because they're jealous of America, but because everywhere America, Babylon the Great goes, It rapes, robs, and murders and pillages resources and assets. This country is so great because of the theft from other countries.
Riches got by deceit.
Con,
The scriptures tell you that. Everything these devils acquired has been gotten by deceit.
Yep.
It wasn't gotten lawfully. They didn't buy America. They didn't purchase it. Not from the true owners. They purchased it from other Edomites, from amongst themselves. The Louisiana Purchase, right?
oh, con.
Right? That was a deal amongst other Edomites, 2 Edomite families. What, you know? You didn't barter for this land. You didn't trade for it. You stole it.
Facts. Since the brother quoted it, Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8.
I already quit. We wrapping it up, brother. I told you. Come on, bro.
All right, I'll go back to Obadiah then. It says,
You trying to catch a gear when we ride it out, brother?
it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's the epitome of America. The number one superpower, prideful. Who shall bring me down? And that's why the leaders of this place do all type of backhanded deals to screw not only its people, but other countries.
Hey, that show you how wicked this devil is. He imprisoned his own people.
Facts.
It wasn't enough to imprison the Israelites. He's so much of a devil, he imprisoned the whole world.
Yep.
He put adhesion contracts on his own people.
Yep.
He put papers on his own people.
Yep. Facts.
His own people are slaves, man. Debt slaves. Say you ain't a debt slave. I beg you.
Yep.
You all debt slaves, subject to payment. Own nothing and will be happy. That's the plan of the wicked elites.
Exactly.
And you live in it. You own not a god. You don't even own your house, man.
Yep.
I don't give a damn if you paid your mortgage off. You don't own it. Don't pay your property taxes. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Don't pay your insurance. Don't register your car. Give a damn if it's paid off or not. What do you own here? You don't own nothing.
That's the truth.
Even Esau, his own people, got a slave.
Yep.
Old ass Edomites got to work in Publix.
Yep.
Old crackers got to work in Publix at the door, bagging you. That's a wicked ruler, man. You think that's gonna happen in our kingdom? Now our kingdom finna be righteous, man. Our ancient men finna rest. We finna enjoy our children. Esau, oh, man. Esau, you people through.
It says,
Hey, they think this is it. They think this is living. They think this is life.
yeah, going.
This is
exactly.
hell on earth. You people living in hell. That's why you in the condition that you in right now. You catching hell. You're going through a bad time. And you ain't seen nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
You remember when America was great, brother?
I remember.
No, you don't, because you wasn't alive. I wasn't alive. Some of them were alive. You know, right after World War II, America was great.
That's what the history books say.
Right after that Industrial Revolution, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Everybody was buying it. America was the number one of producers. They were producing a lot of manufacturing everything.
Yep.
Cars. America was thriving. Businesses, mom and pop stores were thriving. You know?
Yep.
I got a second wind. The Wadi Bashim I was shot. The spirit charged me up.
Call halal Yahweh Bashim.
But that was like I said, around the 50s, man. All these nations were trading with America. What a difference a day makes, man. Makes. Now America, companies that were around for 100 years, closing up shop.
Yep.
Companies that survived the dot-com crash, the 2007, 2008 crash. You know?
Con.
Packing up shop. That's how bad it is.
Yep.
J.C. Penney's, help Macy's.
Yeah, Macy's, Big Lots,
Major
Dollar Tree.
prominent stores calling it quits.
Con.
Because this place is through. Grand closing.
Yeah. Going out of business. It reads, Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, there's that Blues Clues.
That's a major sign who that's talking about.
Yep.
What nation of people carry that eagle around as their emblem?
Yep.
What nation?
Yep.
From their inception, going way back to the Greeks. What nation carried that eagle around?
You best believe it.
To this very day, they still carry it around. Matter of fact, they put it on their emblems. They put it on their money. They put it on their seals. Because they idolize that eagle.
You damn right.
They admire that eagle. Why? Because the eagle is what? A
predator.
masterful predator. It's up high. You can see everything.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
That's how Esau likens himself. You know.
Yeah.
A
Above
cunning
all.
hunter.
Kind.
A super predator.
It says, though thou exalt thyself.
But when you read Jeremiah, it tells you, well, Obadiah says it also, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, but Jeremiah says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee.
Yeah. Think you better than what you really are. It says, though thou exalt.
Esau like to pride himself as a war man, like a, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think you know war, you don't know war till you met the you know?
Yeah.
The creator of war,
Yep.
the heavenly father.
The man of war.
The god of war.
Khan. And we ain't talking about Kratos or Kronos. It says, Obadiah 1:4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down.
Yeah, that's going into your space program.
Yeah.
Your so-called space station, your satellites.
Yep.
You know, really, that's when America started to collapse. Around 1969, America started to spiral downward. And what happened around that time? You went into space. What else happened during that time? That's when this truth busted wide open. That's when we found out who we are. We got our identity back. That's when the seals were open. It's no coincidence that when this truth came out, America started to decline.
Facts.
It's been on a downward spiral since.
Facts.
It's prophetic.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, saith the Lord out of one, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
What's the point you want there, brother? Because there's a lot in there. Where are you heading?
Here, all the men of thy confederacy.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, how are all the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. So all your NATO allies, all these nations that are in confederacy with you, that have made pacts with you, are going to turn on you. It's just that simple. Thus saith the Lord. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. That's the point.
Second, got some more?
Nah, I'm gonna get
Please,
Second Esdras.
please.
Second Esdras chapter 8 and verse 50. It reads,
Come on.
50. All the way down. Second Esdras chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
That's the times that we're living in. We're in the times of the end of the end. The end of what? A particular age, eon, rulership, empire. The end of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. We're at the end of his rulership. And the end of Esau Edom coincides with the beginning of our kingdom. The destruction of America coincides with the deliverance of Yasharallah.
Facts.
Coincide, they go hand in hand.
Hand in hand. Facts.
Go ahead.
It reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that dwell in the latter time.
That dwell in the world. Read that again.
Salakia. For many great miseries shall be done to them.
Don't get nervous, brother.
Not nervous. That in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's why you see the people in the conditions that they're in. Because they're willfully ignorant. They won't take heed. Their pride won't allow themselves to humble themselves and consider. Search the scriptures, watch the news, you know, discern. See if the things we're saying make sense. Is the economy collapsing? Are we on the brink of the Third World War? All they want to do is laugh and smile like everything is a game.
Yep.
It ain't going to be funny when you're being drafted.
Fact. And
Go
it's
ahead.
coming.
Go ahead,
Okay, 57. Moreover,
Start over again. Many great miseries.
for, it says, 2nd Esdras 8 and 50, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
I did many videos on Hurricane Beryl. I forecasted that was going to ravish Babylon the Great. Did anybody take heed? Hell no, because they think we're just regular men. They don't understand that we are the Lord's men. And we're telling you the signs of the times. We're telling you of things to come before it happens.
Yep.
And the time is coming when you're not going to see us on the corners anymore. They're going to lock this truth down. They're going to lock the internet down. They're going to demonize the men in the Lord. And judgment is going to commence. The disappearance of the men of the Lord, that tells you that there's a great time of judgment. Evils are commencing. When you come downtown Orlando or wherever the men of the Lord are and you don't see us, you best believe there's going to be no more mercy out here.
Con.
Go ahead.
It says that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's why majority of these people don't want to take heed. They're proud. The scriptures say, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai resisteth the proud. A haughty spirit goes before a fall. A lot of you people think we're proud. We're arrogant. There's a difference. We're bold. We're bold in righteousness. Why? Because we know we're telling the truth.
Facts.
And everything we've read in the scriptures, we see it playing out right now. We see the prophecies are screaming. So we're screaming to the top of our lungs, blowing the trumpet, ringing the alarm, but nobody's taking heed. But you're going to take heed when all hell breaks loose, and guess what? It's going to be too late. Go ahead.
It says, but understand.
That's it.
Con.
So again, many miseries are coming to this place, and you ain't seen nothing yet. So again, we're going to close out, giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Again, double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught us this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwaf that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazah, Wa Abad Babal. Adawan Ratazah was edifying, exhorting, and comforting to the elect.
Con.
Wa Abad Babal. Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom, Israel. Shalom.
He getting to me, bro.
Hey, I know it's hot, bro.